Good morning. I'm sitting here this morning with another beautiful instrument that was built by a local Jefferson City guitar maker, Travis Knorr. Travis is a friend. He's been building guitars for a few years now, and oftentimes he'll bring a new one over to my house and have me play it for a few weeks, kind of get it broken in. It's tough work. Somebody's got to do it. I'm really enjoying this instrument. You can see it's gorgeous. It's a burst finish, and I think it's the first burst finish that Travis has done. I never thought about it very much. That they're very traditional looking, and I've always thought they were nice, but I never wanted to own one. But having it around the house here, every time I pull it out of the case, I just got to look at it and think, man, that is really lovely. This guitar has a great feel to it. It's very substantial, and a lot of that has to do with how it's built. Let's take a look at that. It's an OM body. It's a little bit smaller than a dreadnought. The neck is a long scale, 25.4 inches, and that neck is covered with a fretboard made of ebony. Madagascar ebony also is the binding, and this bevel over the upper bout to curl your arm over and be comfortable while you're playing. That's a nice touch on this guitar. The top is Sitka spruce, the sides and back are rosewood, and the sides are double-walled rosewood. Now, that double wall gives you a heft to the instrument. It also, when you're playing it, you experience it. It has an extra sustain. The bass notes in particular want to go on for a while, and that's an interesting characteristic to listen to and to play with and figure out what you can do. All in all, it's a really substantial experience to play this. It's kind of like the difference between slamming the door on your Yugo and slamming the door on a Rolls Royce. You just pick this thing up in your hands, and the way it frets and feels in your left hand, it's just really solid. It's kind of nice. I'm liking it. It also invites you to want to play a little bit differently and explore new things. You know, when you play a guitar, people go out and buy a guitar, and that guitar has certain characteristics, and kind of unconsciously we develop our playing around what that guitar will do without really thinking about it. And that's why people have more than one guitar, because you want to play other things and achieve other sounds, and you realize that it takes other instruments to do that. And this instrument is a little different than what I usually play on, so I'm having a good time with it. But I got to be kind of traditional. When I open that case and look at that burst finish, what comes to my mind is an old video of a very young Paul McCartney sitting in a studio, and he's playing Yesterday on a Vox burst finish guitar. And so that's where I'm going to start. Now, what I like to do when I get to know guitars, just play bits and pieces of lots of different things. So that's what I'm going to do. You're not going to hear like perfect playing. I just want to explore what the guitar does and how I can make it sound and what I can bring out of it. And you can go along with me and get a sense of the instrument if you would like. So Yesterday. A little more Beatles maybe. I want to hear some other chord shapes on this, some jazz chord kind of thing. So how about a little bit of I Can't Give You Anything But Love. that. I think I want to put a pick in my hand and play a few things. How about some Neil Young? A little more Neil Young. Hear some big chords, big shape chords. Maybe a little Foo Fighters. Go and tell all of the angels this could take all night. Think I need a devil to help me set things right. perfectly clear. There's a man with a gun over there. He's telling me, got to beware. It's time we stop, yeah, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday, ooh, when I heard it through the grapevine, not much longer would you be mine. Sir, on that way you read my book, it took me years to write. Based on a novel by Manlin. Need a job and I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. Well, this is a lot of fun. You hear it does a lot of different things really nicely. It likes big chords. It's a great strummer, but you know it's also got a feel for the little things. Yeah, I like this guitar. Thanks for listening.